Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us on Across the Fence. I'm Jolie Whitney. We're talking recipes today, and our resident chef, Marco Ayala, is thinking about getting out of the kitchen and going on a picnic. Dining al fresco is one of the joys of summer in Vermont, whether you choose a shady spot by a lake, a picnic table at a state park, or just your own backyard. Marco has some ideas for making a picnic perfect. Here's Marco.
Thank you, Jolie. Hi, I'm Marco Ayala, and I'm here to share another recipe with all of you. And it's finally here. Summer is here. Memorial Day usually is the unofficial start of summer, and I think that all of us are also starting to deal with the heat, which, don't get me wrong, I think for everyone in Vermont, we are happy to have some warm weather, but with the warm weather also comes a change in diet because we start craving things that are fresh, things that are going to cool us down. Plus, we have all these outdoor activities that we're going to start doing, such as grilling, hanging out in the backyard, going for a picnic, because here in Vermont, we have amazing outdoors either by Lake Champlain or at one of our many state parks, which I encourage you to visit. So, if you're thinking of going on a picnic or just entertaining family in the backyard, doing some grilling, well, do I have some great recipes for you. So let's start with a salad, because as I said, we are craving fresh ingredients and fresh food. So I'm gonna start with a chickpea and smashed cucumber salad. And I know that you're probably wondering, why is it called smashed cucumber salad? Well, let me tell you how I made it, and you're gonna find out. First, you're gonna take 4 pieces, Persian cucumbers, and you're gonna remove the ends. Then, with the back of your knife or a meat tenderizer, you're gonna slightly crush them. And then, you're gonna cut them into medium chunks. Toss them with 2 teaspoons salt, and you're gonna let them sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. And if you can find Persian cucumbers at your local grocery store or in your garden, well, not to worry, because you can use English cucumbers, you can use small cucumbers. Just make sure that they're tiny, because you want them to not have a lot of moisture. In fact, that is the reason why we smash them and then add the salt, because that's gonna draw a lot of the moisture out of the cucumber, so your salad doesn't end up being soupy. Then whisk together 2 tablespoons honey, 2 tablespoons fresh lemon juice, 2 tablespoons olive oil. Then you're gonna take 1 tablespoon capers, and you're gonna roughly chop them with your spoon. Finally, you're gonna add 1/4 teaspoon dried oregano, and you're gonna mix everything well. Then you're gonna take 1 15-ounce canned chickpeas, and you're gonna rinse them and set them aside. Then you're gonna take a small red onion, cut it in half, and finely chop it. Take 1 jalapeno, cut it in half, remove the seeds, and finely chop it. And I know that a lot of you are probably not a big fan of jalapenos. However, when you remove the seeds, you take away most of the heat. So once you finally chop it, it's going to just add a little bit of spiciness that is really necessary to balance all the flavors in there, because you have the honey, which is pretty sweet. Then you'll also have, like a little bit of acidity from the lemon, your cucumbers, plus all the ingredients that we're adding next. You're gonna add the chickpeas, the onion, and the jalapeno. And then you're gonna take a peach or nectarine, cut it in pieces, and add it to your salad. Take about 12 ounces grape tomatoes and cut them in 4s. Then you're gonna chop about half a cup flat leaf parsley. Finally, you're gonna give it a good toss and let it rest in the fridge. And that is it. Isn't this a really interesting salad? And let me tell you, I think that you're really going to enjoy it because there are a lot of great flavors in there. Plus, it's a very refreshing salad for the summer to kind of like add a little bit of Mediterranean flavor. I also like to add a little bit of feta cheese once I serve it. So I really hope you give it a try. I think that your family is really going to enjoy it with maybe a burger, a hot dog, or how about I share what is going to be the main course for this show, and that is sandwiches. However, it's not your standard sandwich. I wanted to make something with all those veggies that are starting to pop in your garden. So that's how I came up with the idea to make chicken Caesar baguettes. There's a lot of great ingredients and they really do taste like a Caesar salad, only better because it's in a sandwich form. And this is also a great opportunity to dust off that grill, clean it, and get it ready for the summer. So let me tell you how to put these together. First, you're gonna take 4 thinly sliced, boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Season them with salt and pepper and spray them with oil. Take them to your grill, set to medium, and cook them well on both sides until they're no longer pink. Once they're well cooked, you're gonna put them back in a plate and let them rest for about 10 minutes before slicing. And I cannot stress how important it is that you make sure that your chicken is fully cooked. So you want to make sure that the internal temperature registers about 168 degrees, or press it in the middle, cut it a little bit, and make sure that it's no longer pink. Then you're gonna take 1 baguette and you're gonna cut it into 4 pieces. Then go back to the grill, take 1 lemon and cut it in half. Put your lemon in the grill as well as your bread until it's nicely charred. Then you're gonna squeeze the 2 sides of your lemon into a bowl and you're gonna add 1 tablespoon mayo, 2 teaspoons Dijon mustard, 2 teaspoons anchovy paste or chopped anchovies, and a little bit of garlic. And mix all the ingredients well. And I know that anchovies can be a little controversial. However, you do want to use them in this recipe because your Caesar salad usually has anchovies in it. And most importantly, there are so many flavors in there that, trust me, they add such richness to this recipe that you are going to love it. Then, to a bowl, you're gonna add about 4 to 6 leaves romaine lettuce, cut in half. Then you're gonna add 2 ribs celery, very thinly sliced. And you're gonna sprinkle them with about 1/3 cup of your dressing mixture. Then, with the leftover dressing, you're gonna brush the inside of your baguettes. Slice a Roma tomato, and now you're gonna assemble them. First, you're gonna add a bed of lettuce, followed by chicken and the tomatoes. And then you're gonna secure them together with a skewer. And I think that is the most appropriate use for your grill because you're really going to like these little sandwiches. And most importantly, I also added some Parmesan cheese in order to serve them because, well, you can't have a Caesar salad with some Parmesan cheese in there. It's the perfect kind of sandwich that has fresh ingredients. So I hope you give it a try. Now, it's time for dessert. And you're probably thinking, Marco, why do you have a random pineapple sitting on your counter? Well, something that I really like about summer is fresh fruit. And you know what they say, pineapples are having a resurgence out there. There's a lot of decorations that feature pineapples, and there is a reason for it. It's because pineapples are a symbol of hospitality. So, anyway, enough about pineapples, except when they come in the form of cupcakes. Those are pineapple cupcakes. You know that I don't necessarily like very complicated recipes, but I like an easy recipe that looks like you spend the whole day in the kitchen. So let me tell you how to put them together. First, to a bowl, you're gonna add 1 box yellow cake mix. Then you're gonna add 1 can crushed pineapple with juice, 1/3 cup vegetable oil, and 3 large eggs. Mix it well. Then you're gonna take a cupcake tray, line it with cupcake liners. Pour the batter into the cupcake liners. Then you're gonna bake the cupcakes at 325 degrees. for about 20 to 22 minutes. And there's nothing easier than starting your cupcakes with cake mix. So instead, we're gonna put the work into our frosting. So we have a frosting that is delicious and slightly decadent. To a bowl, you're gonna add 2 sticks softened butter, 1/4 cup pineapple juice, 2 cups powdered sugar, and 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. And you're gonna mix it well until it's all incorporated. Then you're gonna add another 2 cups powdered sugar. And you're gonna keep mixing it until it's nice and soft. Then you're gonna transfer the frosting to a pastry bag fitted with a large star tip. And you're gonna swirl the frosting onto the cool cupcakes. And that couldn't be easier, right? And look at the cupcakes. They are so pretty with the swirl. I also added a little wedge of pineapple there as decoration, and I sprinkled them with coarse sugar that is gold color. So I really hope you give these a try, because I think that nothing says summer than fresh pineapple, fresh fruit, fresh veggies. So give these recipes a try. Let me know how you like them. Connect with Across the Fence on social media by liking our Facebook page, following us on Twitter, now known as X, or subscribing to our YouTube channel and checking all the amazing content that Across the Fence brings to you 5 days a week. You can find all these recipes on the address that you can see at the bottom of the screen. And on that note, get outside, get some fresh air, and get some great food. And share it with friends, share it with family, and have a great time in the beautiful Vermont outdoors. So, from my kitchen to your kitchen, happy cooking. That's really good. Back to you, Jolie.
Thank you, Marco. I also want to thank the crew behind the scenes here at WCAX who make every day a picnic. I'm Jolie Whitney. Have a good one.